Hi guys, long time no talk. I have been extremely busy with work, and since the since these uncertain times have happened, that's been keeping me extra busy because now I'm working from home. So there's ignore the talking in the background. My window's open. But now I'm working from home and I'm just even more busy with my work schedule and all that stuff. But this is the best time because now I get to catch up on everything I can't do when I'm normally busy working in the office. So I'm here to I have a couple videos I have to film, but the first video I'm here to film is books I want to reread in 2020, or maybe if I get to them during this whole thing that's happening. Maybe I will get to them during that, but if not, then I will definitely read them before the end of the month. Let's just get into it so we're not here forever. The first book is Sliding into Home by Kendra Wilkinson. I read this probably, I want to say, in I don't even know, 2013, 2014. It's been a while since I've read this book, and it's been a long time since I've read this book. So, I want a refresher, in a sense. I like Kendra. This was interesting. And like I said, it's been such a long time since I've read this that I don't even remember what happened. So, I'm doing a lot of rereading on books too, even if, I just reread one book. I cannot remember the name of it, but I just reread one book. So, during this whole thing, so this is going to be one of them. The next one is another one by Kendra, so it's just Being Kendra, again by Kendra Wilkinson. This one I read right after I finished this one, and again, it's been years and years and years, and I don't remember. It's her second memoir, but again, I don't remember what it's about, and I remember liking this one as well as this one when I read them both. But again, I don't remember what it's about. It's been so long since I've read them. So I kind of want to jump back into them and reread them and see if I like them and see if my verdict is technically the same as it was when I read them the first time. The next one is, I'm just going to go through these one by one. It's going to be quick though, but I'm just going to go through them one by one. The next one is Storytelling by Tori Spelling. Tori Spelling is one of my favorite actresses, and again, I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but it's been a long time since I've read her books. I do have every single one she's written. So, it's been such a long time since I've read them that I want a refresher, and they are all memoirs, but I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I have read this twice already. Maybe once from the library, and then I had a paperback version that I got rid of because I wanted it in hardcover. Because I wanted this one in hardcover, I should say, because all my other ones were in hardcover. And I don't remember. No, I read it twice. Once from the library, and then the paperback version I had that I got rid of. So I guess I'll be rereading it for the third time. And again, I read this so many years ago that I don't even remember half of it. So I want to reread it again for the third time and get a refresher on it. The next one is another one by her, Mommy Wood. Um, the next one is Uncharted Territory. And the last one is Spelling It Like It Is. I have not read these three in... This is gonna... Literally, all these books I have not read in such a long time that I do need a refresher on them. The next one is Drinking and Tweeting by Brandi Glanville, following Drinking and Dating by Brandi Glanville. These two... This one's a memoir that she wrote. This one is kind of like... It's not a memoir, but it's kind of like an advice book, sort of, on how to date. I liked Brandi when she was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but again, I'm literally saying the same thing for everything. It's been so long since I've read these that I read this one when I was in high school, and now I'm 22 and not in high school anymore. And I'm sorry, I'm not 22. I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 20s, and now that I'm in my 20s, I don't remember neither of these. So I want to refresh on them. And the next two are both by Heather McDonald, You'll Never Blue Ball in This Town Again, and then My Inappropriate Life. These two, this one I found on a whim because I knew she wrote it. I knew she wrote a book, and this one, honestly, I don't even know where I found it. I think I found it in a thrift store for like $2, but I don't even remember. I think so. And I read it immediately. I loved it, and again, it's just been so long since I've read it that I want a refresher. This one I bought when it first came out. She is somebody who I've always liked, and so I will be rereading this for the second time because I read it first when it came out, and I will be rereading this for the second time. So again, these are just two I need refreshers on because it's been so long. The next three I don't have physically with me. One I have on my Kindle, and then the other two I don't physically have with me, but it's the Land of Stories series by Chris Colfer. The first one is The Land of Stories. The second one is The Land of Stories, The Enchantress Returns. And then The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell. No. The Wishing Spell is the first one. I think it's A Grim Warning is the third one. The title, I might be getting the titles mixed up on the third one with the first one. I think so. Anyway, but I do know them. I've read all three. So the first one, the second one, and the third one I need to reread because I still need to read the fourth, fifth, and sixth in that series. And then I also need to read Stranger Than Fanfiction. And then I need to read the prequel, which is A Tale of Magic, before the second one comes out in that prequel series. But again, I read them in middle school, and now that I am in my 20s, it's been so long that I need a refresher on the world and on the fantasy world, so I know what it is I'm reading before I read the fourth one, so I have a refresher on that, so I will be rereading those this year too. Those are all the books so far that I want to reread this year. Let me know down in the comments some books that you are probably going to reread this year, or during this time that you have off from working from home and not going into the office. And I still have to film my giant book haul, so be sure to look for that once I film that one. And then I have to film another one, but I don't remember what I have to film for that. I will figure that out. But be sure to look for my book haul, because I have so many books that I have gotten in the past, I want to say 2 months, because all I've been doing is shopping. Book shopping and working. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I will see you guys in another video. Bye.